This is my review of Five Nights at Freddy's. Directed by Emma Tammy, Five Nights at Freddy's is the film adaptation of the iconic horror video game. And it's about a young man who becomes a security guard of Freddy's Fazbear's Pizza, but soon realizes that there's something sinister lurking within this mysterious restaurant. Five Nights at Freddy's is a pretty special and very nostalgic franchise for me. It reminds me of the time I was in elementary school and early middle school, and so I was really excited to check out this movie. And did it deliver? Well, first of all, I will say the animatronics and setting of this movie look fantastic. Seriously, when it came to adapting the characters and settings of the game into a movie, they did an absolutely phenomenal job. Something else I enjoyed was this pretty interesting mystery that happened throughout the first half of the film, revolving around these dream sequences that did have me intrigued and curious to find out what they were ultimately going to lead to. What else? I'm really sorry to disappoint, but that's everything good I have to say about this movie in this review. Even though it did have an interesting mystery, and also the main character is well written enough, everything else in terms of the story just really didn't work for me. Not only does it delve into horror movie cliches that we've seen a million times, but also the writing just wasn't very good. Especially towards moments in the end where I was like, dude, they were just right there, how did you not see them? A more specific issue is this character in the film who seems to know a lot more than she's willing to let on, and I was waiting to find out why it was she was keeping her secrets, and while you do get an answer, I didn't think it was enough information to make it truly believable to why she kept her secrets. I was ultimately still wondering why you couldn't just tell this stuff to the main characters much earlier. However, my biggest problem with the film is certain things they do to the animatronics. Certain scenes turn them into what are supposed to be threatening, dangerous robots into freaking comic relief characters. I thought it was a big disservice and a really stupid decision. If you know their backstories, it does kind of make sense, but it did not need to be presented in this way. I thought it was a terrible choice. I'm sorry to say this, Five Nights at Freddy's fans, but I did not think this movie was good. I know a lot of people are liking it, and if you're one of them, more power to you, okay? Don't let anybody take away that enjoyment. But for me, as somebody who does like this series, I did not think they did it justice. The story wasn't good, the writing was off sometimes, they did a big disservice to the animatronics, and also it just wasn't scary. And so while I am still on board for a sequel, I thought this was kind of a bad start. I'm gonna give this movie a 4.5 out of 10. I'm sorry, Five Nights at Freddy's fans, I'm sorry. Stay tuned if you would like to see more film reviews. Peace out, fellow moviegoers.